Alex Burmistrov's last point in the NHL came on December 13th against the Nashville Predators. It was a goal. And Burmistrov is now gone. He's retired from the Vancouver Canucks, and his intent is to go back home over to Russia to a place where he can play. And to a place where he can truly dominate the league, because Alex Burmistrov, in personally his last game in a Vancouver Canucks uniform, it was against the San Jose Sharks on December 21st, he had 9 shifts, and his total time on ice was just under 5 minutes in the whole game. And that's just the game 2 games ago. Against the St. Louis Blues, Burmistrov, he was a healthy scratch. He didn't even play. So, the intent and the desire for this move specifically on behalf of Alex Burmistrov is to go home to actually play hockey. And he's a mid-20s guy. He was supposed to be a good NHL talent considering his draft ranking and his hype and everything. But things just did not work out well for him. And I think anybody who was watching the Vancouver Canucks this season saw that. Because I don't know anybody who was really impressed with Burmistrov's game in the Vancouver Canucks uniform this season. And I don't know of anybody who will be taking this loss as, yo man, we just lost a really good player in Burmistrov. This is a tragedy. This is like Dorset number 2. No, it's not. It's not. Sure, you never want to see this happen with a team. I mean, this is the 3rd time this season, maybe 2nd time, that we've had a player retire on us right out of the gate. We had Dorset, Burmistrov, and you could even say Anton Rodin as well. This is the 2nd time this calendar year that we've had a Russian player leave the team in order to go back to the KHL in Nikita Tramkin. But the difference with this, Tramkin and Burmistrov, is that Tramkin actually has a chance of coming back. And I believe that's so. I believe that he has a small sliver of hope in this situation that says that Tramkin will come back as a Canuck. But Burmistrov, I don't see it happening at all. It would surprise me if he came back, because he's 26, 27, however old he is right now, and he's supposed to be in his prime. He's supposed to be at that age level where he's putting up the best numbers of his career, and he's the most skilled in his career, and I won't take that away from him. I think he's a skilled player. He has talent. It's just that he doesn't impress at the NHL level. And he doesn't do things at the NHL level. He might have individual skills, but do you really see those individual skills while he's playing? How many goals does he have this year? How many points does he have this year? 6 points in 24 games played for the Vancouver Canucks. And you can't really say that anybody with 6 points in 24 games bailing on the team right before the Christmas break is a tremendous loss. And I applaud both parties in this decision. I applaud Burmistrov for saying, hey, I don't like what's going on right here. Can I please go back home because I don't feel that I'm being used properly? And I love the Canucks because, on the other hand, the Canucks are like, yeah, sure, go. That's fine. That's fine. And I like this for both parties because on Burmistrov's end, he gets to play in Russia. He gets more money over there. He can showcase his talents more over there. Who knows, maybe he becomes the next Lyndon Vey, leading the league in points. I know it's Kovalchuk now or whatever, but Vey was at that stage. Burmistrov has a good opportunity here to really prove himself as a good, valuable player on any KHL team that is willing to take him. And the Canucks, on the other hand, well, we get ourselves a roster spot freed up. This can aid us tremendously when it comes to signing guys later in the offseason, whether that be college free agents, CHL free agents, or maybe even prospects that are in our system already that we just have the rights to. It's never a bad thing to get rid of somebody that really, virtually, wouldn't have gotten you anything if you tried to trade him. If we tried to trade Alex Burmistrov for anything, the most we could have gotten was a conditional 7th round pick plus future considerations. That's probably the best we could have gotten for a guy like Alex Burmistrov, and that's because he wasn't showcasing that he belonged in the NHL. He didn't look like an NHL caliber player watching him play. I was very unimpressed with him throughout this season. And I don't want to take this as a shot and say Burmistrov sucks at hockey, because he's a skilled player, and he's got individual talent. It's just that playing the team game that the Vancouver Canucks wanted him to play didn't work for him. There's a reason why Travis Green only played him 5 minutes in his last Canucks game. There's a reason why he only had 9 shifts. There's a reason why he only has 6 points in however many games played. I didn't like some of the decisions that were made regarding him, but you can't say that he wasn't given an opportunity, because early on in the season he was given time on the power play, on the penalty kill. It's just that he wasn't capable of using it. And because Travis Green looked at this and he saw, okay, he's not succeeding under the rules that we're giving him, we're going to play him less, because there are other guys who we want to give these roles to instead of Burmistrov. And this is what fueled the total embodiment of this feeling that, oh, I'm not getting played enough. Yeah, you're not getting played enough because you haven't shown why you need to be played more. Burmistrov's comments recently, I think it was about a week or two ago, where he said it's frustrating when you know you can play at this level. Okay, then show us you can play at this level. Because once I heard that personally, I was like, what? Because watching this guy play, I don't see an NHL caliber player in him. And it's a good idea for him, personally, to move back to the KHL. He gets the money, he gets the playing time, and he gets the fame. Because if he plays in the KHL, he will be one of those players who puts up a lot of points. He's done it before. And Burmistrov, as a Russian player, going back to Russia in his home country to play in the KHL, he's got all the momentum in the world right now going into the KHL, and you know that once he plays his first game in a KHL sweatshirt, he's gonna be on the first line scoring a whole bunch of points. Because the KHL, some guys are suited for that, and he's one of them. So, as an NHL player, I'm glad that Burmistrov is gone, because really he just took ice time away from the younger guys, and he really didn't deserve to be playing a lot. I kind of agreed with how he was only played 5 minutes, because I didn't see a lot of that from him. I didn't see a lot of good qualities from him as a player, as a team player, as a Vancouver Canucks 200-foot player. But as a KHLer, I hope that he tears it up. Because why wouldn't you want somebody to tear it up? I don't have anything against him, personally, other than the fact that he said that he was an NHL caliber player, but really, he wasn't. And he didn't really deserve to be in an NHL role. Other than that, I mean, it's fine. Go tear it up. Be happy. I wish Burmistrov the best in his KHL career. I doubt he's going to come back to the NHL, but anything's possible. I just really don't believe it. And at this point, the Vancouver Canucks now have another roster spot available for guys that we can sign. So ultimately, it's a win-win for both parties. Hope you guys enjoyed this Trolls like Last Wrestling and Gaming, and bye.